My name is Don Wilson. I'm a sales educator, speaker, and coach. The way Prospecting Intelligence LLC came about, I launched the brand in 2018. Prior to that, I was already in a coaching and sales presenter type of role with Providence Mortgage Associates. So I started to get asked to do some sales education and or speaking or coaching that really didn't have to do with Providence Mortgage Associates in any way. I did a presentation at a networking group, and I was mentoring someone to show her that, hey, one of the ways you can give to a group is sharing your knowledge, especially if you do a presentation in front of the group. And it's a great way to give so that you can receive. And when I did that presentation, I didn't realize that the guy sitting right in front of me was the president of the organization, the guy who started it. And he asked me, would you consider being the educator for all the chapters? I'd love for you to take what you do. He goes, I'm a sales guy. I'm formally trained. He's a young guy, tremendously talented, great enthusiasm. He's a financial advisor. But he goes, I took a page of notes. I haven't taken a page of notes in ages. And when he asked me to do that, that's when I finally approached Dave Curry and said, listen, would you consider allowing me to do this as long as I can completely fulfill my role with Providence? Would you allow me to do this on the side? So in 2018, I had to come up with the brand itself. I decided on Prospecting Intelligence for very specific reasons. I wanted prospecting to be part of the company name because what is that? That's about we're always looking for opportunities. We're always looking for our next client or our next referral source, our next opportunity. Even in our own lives, we're looking for new opportunities all the time. The intelligence, which was kind of sparked by the word intel, is that knowledge that we gain along the way. We learn these amazing ideas or we go to events and we go, wow, I gotta do that. But what happens more often than not? We don't take action on it. It's just a great idea, something I should do, and then I never do it. So the idea behind the intelligence is not only the knowledge that we gain, but it's our ability to actually apply it. So I looked at Prospecting Intelligence, I'm like, that feels good. And I looked at P and I, and I'm like, that's that pi thing from high school, right? Isn't that 3.14? And I knew what pi was, but I didn't know what it really was, which is a mathematical constant. And that's when it clicked. I'm like, that's gonna be my logo, is the pi symbol, because ultimately what I know needs to happen when someone, especially a sales professional, or a business owner, and they're trying to improve, they have to change. They have to implement some new things. But if these things don't become habitual, if they don't become habits, change is a very difficult thing to see happen and ultimately to see improvement happen. So I wanted that symbol to represent habit creation. And that's how I knew it would be at the core of what I do.